true. And the Grand Canyon's just a hole in Arizona.
Here's a ground ball right side, could do it. The Houston Astros are world champions for the first time in franchise history.
Don't tell me about the world. Not today. It's springtime, and they're knocking baseballs around fields, and kids are trying to hit curveballs.
Bottom of the 8th. 2 men on, 2 men out. Down by 2. The crowd is on its feet. The pitcher comes set and fires.
From Rogers Center in downtown Toronto, you're watching MLB Network. A Labor Day matchup in store for you here between the Boston Red Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. As October draws nearer, the race. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Kevin Kiermaier. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. The 1-2. Now,
1-1-1.
Attempt here. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Smokey, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. And there's a base hit on the line. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that wasn't a very good pitch there, up and away. That breaking ball, D-roll, that slider intended to be down and away. Instead, it was up and away.
Yeah, that was definitely a missed spot right there, Dan. You saw the batter's eyes light up, and he didn't miss it.
There's ball 4.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Oh, and it misses, ball 4, and that will force home a run. Stepping in for the Jays, Ryan Nathan. And now the Blue Jays look to put some more across the plate in this opening frame. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Yeah, Matty, you've got to keep an eye on Yasiel Puig. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like that.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Ready for another chance? Smokey, runner in scoring position with two gone.
Smokey.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. The throw into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
Fielder number 66.
In now is Yasiel Puig. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch.
Stand up,
Liner towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. In at second safely as they also push across his score to make it a one-run game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Smokey. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make it bring up something straight in the strike zone.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. High fly ball out to deep right field. Mutter looking up. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. Number 196 for his career, as this is now a 5-run cushion. We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Matty V, this is turning into...
Digging in and looking for more, Smokey. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and the win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center. Number 197 in his career, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Smokey. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
Change up low, 2-0.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
2 balls and a strike to count.
your pitch. Right here. Let's go, kid.
The 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
The 3-1 pitch. Fouled away.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Left side, but well foul. Another full count pitch home. And we'll see another pitch here as this ball's chopped foul at home plate.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
The next 3-2. And it's fouled away.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here we go.
But this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. Ready once again, Colt Moran. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Drilled to the right side, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, what a... He goes to first. Hey, now. Digging in to try it again. Smokey hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
Tough task ahead here as this guy, one of the top save guys in the league, right? He's been very reliable shutting the door.
He's there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. 14-10. The final posting in this one. Toronto led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. John Gray with his 4th win this season. Barry Schreiber was absolute. Downtown Toronto. Set to get his day started, Ricky Hurd, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Here comes the 0-1. Back up the middle, fielded cleanly. Up 1. On to first, and they turn the double play. Stepping into the box, Colt Moran. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that batting title. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in, the switch hitter, Smokey. What a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. From the stretch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Striding in for Boston, Eli Ojeda. He drew a walk his first time up.
Left fielder, Eli Ojeda.
3-2 pitch. To short. Oh, what a stop on the slide. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Next to bat for Toronto, Smokey, runner in scoring position with two gone.
Let it fly now.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. Kristen at second with two down. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
There you go, left side.
1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
You can do it, no one better. Come on. Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right here.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Striding in once again, Chris Bryant. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
1-1.
Grounded to short. This could be 2. To second. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third. Here's Chris Bryant now. 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still playing. What does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
And not in time as the run scores. The run scores from second. Now a 5-0. Ready for another shot now, Ryan Wagner. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Hit hard on the ground. The stop. To first. Touché, sir. Digging in once again, Smokey 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
On deck, the man they've all come to see, Yasiel Puig, waiting next. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th. And now is Yasiel Puig. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Runners off for second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Stepping up to the plate, Jorge Polanco. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Jorge Polanco.
And the runner's breaking for third. Hit on the ground to short. Hurd is up with it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. But 1's all they get as the run. So stepping in, Smokey. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, let it fly. Let's go right here. Let's go now. One time.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw down to first, one away. So coming to the plate, Taylor Motter. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Center fielder, Taylor Motter.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. To second for one. On to first, and they turn another one. Their fourth. 11-3, the final score in this contest. The Boston Red Sox took the lead in the fourth. And it's time for baseball on a Friday night on the south side of Chicago. Tonight, the first of this three-game. Lucas Giolito, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season. And what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio. And if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Right here. One time. Let's go.
The 2-1 home. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Yasiel Puig would be next.
Hey, looking for yours now. Come on, kid.
Now the 3-2 pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Gonzalez is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Matt Davidson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Davidson.
Let's turn it now. Come on.
Hot shot to third. Scooped up. There's on to first, and they get them both. Up next for Chicago, Abe Katnick, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like from the left side is swing it a little bit better against pitching. This guy.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So digging in now, Smokey. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Smokey.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. Fay leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning.
Drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
But the runner's back easily.
Get your pitch.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. A runner on first with 2 away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on. So striding in, Smokey. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away.
Come on, baby. See it up. Got it.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down.
Hey, 1 pitch right here. 1 out. Here we go.
Ready with another 0-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Marwin Gonzalez. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
2 down now, 2 down.
Liner toward right center. So they do get their first hit, but their first. So striding forward now, Smokey. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
In now is Yasiel Puig. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base. Digging in and looking for more, Martin Light. He singled his last time up.
Martin Light.
The 1-1. Down toward the hole, and it's through. A base hit. And the go-ahead run will move up to third and wisely hold there with nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're
ready for another chance. Smokey 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
And this is hit hard up the middle. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So with 2 out here, Yasiel Puig gets a chance to bat this inning.
What an unbelievable at-bat right there in the 9th inning. Game on the line to get yourself on base, to create an opportunity for your boy right here to be a hero.
And he just manages to get his hand in. And now the crowd, estimated at over 29,000, come to their feet.
Looking good. No one better up there. Here you go.
He's running. Now it's swinging a ground ball. This should do it. He's got it. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gerald James, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Final strike for the Blue Jays. Hit well towards the hole. Oh, look at Gonzalez. He gathers the throw. Safe. Nearly a remarkable play, but scored a base hit. A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Toronto Blue Jays used a 3-run ninth. Saturday night baseball. Next to bat for Toronto, Smokey. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here's the first pitch to him. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball one. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around. That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in a wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
One time, right here.
The next 3-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. At the plate, A.J. Pollock. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the White Sox, center fielder, A.J. Pollock.
The 1-1. Hit out towards second. Smokey comes up with it. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Striding in once again, Smokey. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Hey, come on, big dog. This is pitch. Nobody better.
Now the payoff pitch home. He's at the knees and called strike 3. Digging in once again, Smokey, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Squared that one up just a little late.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Popped him up. Shaw waits on it. And that retires the side. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Scooter Gennett.
The 0-2 delivery. Bouncer up the middle. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Ready for another shot now, Matt Davidson. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Back up the middle. Reined in. Bag for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Ready once again, Smokey. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline, so if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
And they'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all. The tag, and it's a double. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top. Afternoon baseball. Digging in the switch hitter, Smokey. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Smokey.
Hey, be patient. Pick one out and drive it, kid.
First pitch on its way. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping of late, winning in just 3 of their last 9 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
Hey, let it fly,
Here it comes on 3-0. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away. In now is Yasiel Puig, and he's the right man for the job with runners in scoring position as he ranks 5th in the AL in RBIs entering play. Pitch outside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Stay hot, huh?
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit in the air to shallow center. Under it, Jeanette, and there are 2 away now. Digging in, Gerald James is coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night.
James.
The 3-0 pitch, and he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away. Into the box, Ryan Nathan. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Heading after it is Drury. He's got it, and they get out of the jam. Up next for Chicago, Abe Katnick. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. Guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against.
One there on to first as they get the double play to get back at Guaranteed Rate Field on the south side as we get a nice look at the Chicago skyline from above the shores of Lake Michigan.
Smokey.
First pitch of the at-bat, and it's fouled away. Outside for a ball, 1-1. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Hard on the ground toward short. A sliding attempt at short, but he can't get a glove on it, and that should be a base hit. Digging in for his second at-bat, Yasiel Puig. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Now he thought about first here, but he'll go to second instead. He'll throw back to second to get the out, and that's going to be all they get. Brandon Drury will bat next. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Right fielder, Brandon.
Hard on the ground towards second. He'll get to this one. Oh. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out. Digging in to try it again. Smokey. He singled his last time up. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
A fastball down near the shoe tops. No runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Ready now for the White Sox, Abe Katnick, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Ready with the 2-2. Got down the line. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself.
Stepping in, Travis Shaw. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Shaw.
And the inning as it's sent out to second. Smokey scoop. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Stepping in for the Jays, Smokey. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Light gathers, but no chance to recover. Smokey is on at first after the strikeout. And now the Toronto #4 hitter, Yasiel Puig. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Runners on the move for second. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Katnick. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Gerald James. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
James.
Runner goes for second. Strike taken to throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Now at the plate, Ryan Nathan. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here,
grounded to third. Shaw fields it cleanly. Throw got him by a step. Would have been 3-0 the final score in this one today. The Palehose led this game from the third. Close. MLB Network. Digging in now, Smokey. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Luis Sardinas, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Sardinas.
Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Looking for one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Up next for the Rays, Jose Pirela. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0 for 4 line. Hit out towards second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll apply the tag, and he is out at second. Now at the plate, Smokey 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. And they are on the board. It's a sac fly and an RBI to make this a 3-1 game. So coming to the plate, Jose Pirela reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Hit hard back up the middle. There's one. On to first, and they get the double play. Now to the plate, Smokey earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Into the corner and slicing foul. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Fouled off. Lugo might try to make a play on it.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Full count, 3-2. On deck, the man they've all come to see, Yasiel Puig, waiting next. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. In now is Yasiel Puig. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And there he goes towards second. Line hard toward right center. In there,
all right,
base hit.
Hold on, right here.
And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Great swing.
Now at the plate, Gerald James. He's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Here's a look over to first. Just keeping him close. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. So striding forward now, Ryan Nathan, and their runners at the corners now. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning. Stepping in, Smokey. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation, and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Let it fly. Let's go. Trust your stuff right here. Let it fly.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Takes something off, but it's 1-2 now.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. The double play would be great in this situation,
move it.
but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy.
He's good.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Yasiel Puig. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. And again a throw, and he'll get back in safely. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Another throw over. A dive, but he's back.
Wait for your pitch up there.
Here's the 1-1. Runners going. Pitch inside. The throw. Not nearly in time as he took that one on the pitcher. And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone. Standing in with the bases loaded, Gerald James, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game.
Come on!
This one's down to third, and the third baseman will just tag the runner. Striding in once again, Smokey. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Right side. Hillman has it. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball. Malik Smith the next to hit.
Center fielder number 00.
The 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Welcome back to this MLB. Digging in to try it again, Jose Pirela. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Swinging a ground ball. This should do it. And they will get no. He's in there. A very close play at first. This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4 the final tally. The Jays came through when it mattered. Baseball. Digging in the switch hitter, Smokey. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. Despite that loss last time out, they've been one of the hottest teams around, winning 8 in a row before that.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. Next will be the designated hitter, Dalton Pompey. And now the Blue Jays look to put some more across the plate in this opening frame. Working for the punch out and the offering. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that. Now at the plate, Romeo Maddox. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away.
Maddox.
Hard hit ball to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Smokey. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
There's a strike.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. 3 runs already home here.
Here we go. You got this. Hey, stick your plan up there, kid. Get your pitch and drive it.
And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left, the 198th of his career. And the Blue Jays are running away with it here. It's now a 5-0 ball game. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Smokey, he went deep last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0.
Get your pitch, drive it right here.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
3-0 now. Mariano Padilla waits on deck.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go, kid.
And they were simply not going to give him anything there with the base open. It's a 4-pitch walk. Ready for another chance? Mariano Padilla has got an RBI despite an 0-for-2 effort to this point. Runners off for second. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone. Digging in once again, Romeo.
And the last thing you
home run and a double for anyway, says the home plate umpire.
Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Up there, kid,
the 0-2 once more. And that one just missed outside.
Hey, see it. Drive it. Let's go, big dog.
You're nothing.
Your pitch right here. Let's go, kid.
1-2. Here it comes. A little bouncer. That winds up foul.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, leaving him one shy of... Digging in and looking for more. Smokey, he went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
And going back to that previous at-bat when he hit the 2-strike breaking ball for a home run, something tells me that this guy, when he gets behind in the count, sits on something off speed or the breaking ball.
With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Well, that pitch was like a backdoor cutter, if you will. it starts well off the plate and almost cuts back to the corner. That's a tough pitch to hit if you could throw it for a strike.
Now another 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Abraham Quevedo starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ready once again, Malik Smith, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Tampa down to their final strike in this one. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Blue Jays have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over.
Time of the ball game.
12-4. Afternoon baseball. Next to bat for Toronto, Smokey. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First delivery to him on the way. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. So into the box now, Romeo Maddox, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. On the ground out to second. He's got it. On to first, and the Rays are kept off the scoreboard. Digging in for his second at-bat, Smokey. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Smokey.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Now the 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Yasiel Puig. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. 0-2, here it comes. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop. Stepping in for the Jays, Gerald James. He flew out in his last at-bat.
James.
Now a pickoff play at second, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Runner breaks for third. Pitch inside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
To third. Rincon takes it in. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Now batting, Smokey. They'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off for right-handed pitchers.
hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Smokey is working with a slugging percentage over .550, so there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league. Oh, and look out as they brush him back here. It's ball one.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Sardinius is there, and a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow! Up next for the Rays, Abraham Quevedo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The 0-1 pitch. He's running. Hit out towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Malik Smith the next to hit. 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage. Digging in, Smokey 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First delivery to him on the way. A cold strike on the inside corner.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Here's the 1-1. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier, making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Tampa Bay Rays. Folks filing into Fenway Park here in Boston. Into the box, Smokey, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Hey, why not get on a hot streak, Matty? They played really well yesterday. Continue that trend. Stay on the attack. See if you can get on a hot streak. Maybe rattle off 8 to 10.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Full count now. The 3-2 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Line hard toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back.
Next up for the Red Sox, Christian Colon. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ground ball right side. And he'll reach to knock this down. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get. Here's Cody Ashe. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Cody Ashe.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Smokey. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
This is the tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here, because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
So digging in now, Smokey. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Smokey.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
3-2, full count.
Hey, kids, see it. Drive it like you can. Let's go.
Now the 3-2 pitch. High and deep down the left field line.
All right, you're here. You're here.
And that will end up a foul ball.
And nice and patient. Get your pitch.
The payoff pitch one more time. Tapper up the line. So they do get their first hit, but their first. Striding in for Boston, Colt Morant. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. The 1-1. Oh, this is stroked into the gap in right center. That's going to get down and head toward the triangle. 1 run is scored. And it's not in time. He's safe. As on the play, 3 runs come across to score. Here's Chris Bryant now. Runner in scoring position with Sukan.
Some guys just rise to the occasion when the lights are the brightest, and he's definitely in that. He's been a clutch hitter all year, and here's another in a long line. JB's.
Yeah, and that, well, the play's been made, and that retires the. Standing in, Smokey, not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away.
Come on, big guy. Seat up. Drive it right back up the box. Let's go.
Ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he misses 2-1.
fly.
Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And it's fouled away.
And here we go. You got this.
Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on balls. In now is Yasiel Puig.
Right fielder number 66, Yasiel Puig.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. On to Lansdowne and gone. Stepping in, Mitch Haniger. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Hit hard up the middle. The underhanded flip, barehanded for 1. On to first to complete the double play. 12-5 is the final in this ball game. Both Sox win their 40th game in front of the home crowd this year. Robbie Agee hangs win number 11 on his line. Friday Night Baseball. Stepping into the box, Smokey, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
And he will get there to make the running play. And here's Cody Ashe, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play.
Cody Ashe.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Double play ball to second. 4. Scooped up. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that. Now in the box, Kevin Kiermaier. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score.
Kiermaier.
Hit out towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping up to the plate, Smokey comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. On deck, the man they've all come to see, Yasiel Puig, waiting next. Line towards center field. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the 4th. Settling in now, Marcus Semien. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. 2-2, here it is. Hit hard on the ground. Stop. The throw. The second for 1. Oh, but he beats it out. Striding in once again, Smokey. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
And it's 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
The 1-2 pitch. Misses, ball 2.
Hey, put one in the gap right here, huh?
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. On to Lansdowne and gone. And that's a special home run. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier.
Now batting, center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Hard hit ball to second. Smokey from the outfield grass. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Smokey will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Skied into straightaway right. Mutter giving chase. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in once again, Cody Ashe. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They use that right now.
And there's one away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Colt Moran. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the payoff pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. To second for 1. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Kevin Kiermaier. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Kevin.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw on to first, and now the Red Sox are down to their final out. A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Toronto Blue Jays rode an important 6th inning to victory.
Fans are finally.
Well, it's not quite. Stepping in for the Jays, Smokey, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. He's set, here it comes, and he fouls this one off. Smokey is really a rare talent in this sport, a true 5-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch, not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively, this guy is one of the true superstars in our game.
The throw pulls him off the bag. And now is Yasiel Puig entering play. He's currently 6th in the American League in runs batted in, but with a chance to add to that total right here. Runners on the move for second.
On the bag,
looped over toward first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Dero, what's the key for a road victory in this one?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Hey, one of the things you want to do.
That was the swing right there.
Digging in to try it again. Smokey, 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Smokey.
First delivery to him on the way. Turned on down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball.
Get out.
And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Man, I love this angle. Looking right down the line, you can see that he generates his power from his lower half, taking it down the line for a clean double. Great look there.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Come on, baby, you're up.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. The tag. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Smokey, he'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. In there for strike one.
0-1's the count.
Hey, get your pitch up there.
The 0-1 pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball one. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Yasiel Puig. A couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. 0-2, here it comes. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Digging in and looking for more, Ryan Nathan. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is high, the throw, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. And he'll try to get back now. But
Oh, big dog. Right
ready
here,
once again, Smokey. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. From the stretch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Hey, see it and drive it up.
The 1-1 is a good fastball, swung on and missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
The 1-2. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Fay at second, Padilla at first, 1 gone. Two and two.
Ball 2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Here now the 2-2. Grounded
All right,
softly
hang on,
to the
hang
right.
on. Right there,
Knee
right
high,
here.
he barehands it. He goes to first. Not in time. That was a big time stab. There was just too much speed getting down the line. And now is Yasiel Puig, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he might get them all home as this is hit high and
Take a
deep
turn.
out
Look,
to
look,
straightaway
look,
left. And it bangs off the monster. It's cut off, so all 3 runners are in to score.
When you mess with the bull,
Ready for another shot now. Smokey, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And he misses again, 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. On deck, the man they've all come to see, Yasiel Puig, waiting next. 3-1. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
and I like that from a guy like him, Eddie. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Now the payoff pitch home. Roll right back at him, and it hit him. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. Next to bat for Toronto, Yasiel Puig, fresh off a bases-clearing double his last time up. Now a throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely.
Hey, no one better. He's right here.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Runner goes for second. The bouncer to the left side.
And there's one down now. Into the box now, Ryan Nathan. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point.
Nathan.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch.
Stand up.
Pitch inside. The throw is well behind the plate. That's an easy stolen base. Smokey takes his lead at third with 1 away.
Here we go. No one better. Let's go.
Now a line drive to left center field, and it's going to get down for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan.
Now in the box, Colt Morant. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Morant.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. A bouncer up the middle. 1 there. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career.
Welcome to Sunday. At the plate, Smokey. He also had 3 hits in the win last night.
Smokey.
First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they played a heck of a game first game of this series and then dropped the last 2, not playing really good baseball. They have to find a way to win this one today.
No doubt about it, D-Roll. There's such a thing as a good series by winning the last one and getting a split in the 4-game set. That's exactly what they would like to do today to get some momentum going into the next series.
And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. The 2-2. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field.
Take a turn. Look.
And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Batting 4.
Coming to the plate now, Gerald James. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's running. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets through, but eventually does get to third base.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Dan Carlisle. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Smoke toward the hole, and that's through into right field for a base hit. 1 run scores. A tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores. Here's Cody Ashe. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Left fielder.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. In the inning as it's sent out to second. Smokey was left. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Smokey. He drew a base on balls his first time up. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The 1-0. 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money at.
3-0 now. Gerald James would be next. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now. 4 pitches, all takes.
He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty.
He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. Digging in the switch hitter, Gerald James. He reached on a single in his first try. Working for the punch out and the offering. Pitch is high. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second. The 1-2. Runner goes for third. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Striding into the box, Smokey. He'll get us going for the Jays in their half of the 6th. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
2-0 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
Henniger is there to put it away for out. Now at the plate, Smokey. A couple of walks for him thus far. He's set, and the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
Hey, keep it going right here. Keep it going.
The 1-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2. Hamilton over at second. Padilla is over at first with one away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Here's another 2-2. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Gerald James. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The 1-2. Line hard into left. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And a relay to the plate. And it's in time to get him. But they do take the lead as 2 scores. A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Toronto host road win. Almost ready. So striding in, Smokey. What a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Hey, why not get on a hot streak, Matty? They played really well yesterday. Continue that trend. Stay on the attack. See if you can get on a hot streak. Maybe rattle off 8 to 10.
Hit hard down the line, but this will get foul. 2-1.
Let it fly. Let's go right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Hey, try it. Let's go, big dog.
Here now the 2-2.
All right,
Smoke on the ground up the
there.
middle. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Stepping into the box, Smokey. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike one. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. The 1-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
And one time right now.
Again, a 1-2. And another foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. Ready now for Baltimore, Miguel Sano. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here's the 1-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Beautiful diving stop. There's one. On to first as they get the double play. Standing in, Smokey. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Smokey.
Hey, stick your plan up there, kid. Get your pitching.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Padilla, base runner at first with 1 out.
Come on, big guy. One time. Here you go.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
Hey, one pitch right here. Come on now.
The 1-1. Fouled off.
Let it fly right here. Come on, big guy.
Wait for your pitch up there.
Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left. Here's another 1-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
On the ground is short. This could be 2. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all. And now is Yasiel Puig. No hits to this point.
66. Yasiel Puig.
A check on first by Tillman. And a dive, but he's back in there.
Come on, big guy. You got this. There we go.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. He loses him on ball 4. Now at the plate, Gerald James. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Gerald James.
Now the double steal is on here. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Medeiros looks up. And that one is gone. Stepping in, Smokey. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Takes a knee-high fastball. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because...
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Yasiel Puig. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And now they've got him in a rundown. They slap the tag on him, and he is out at second base.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they...
We are inside and set to get his evening at the plate started. Smokey batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Here comes the first pitch. Low for ball 1. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction. Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an elite level A starter, numero uno, you have to find a way to get to him. Any chance you get, maybe this is their opportunity early.
Into the box now, Yasiel Puig entering play. He's currently 6th in the American League in runs batted in, but with a chance to add to that total right here. So it was a strikeout swinging. Yasiel Puig becomes the 2nd out of the bottom of the 1st. This is on the ground over the 1st.
Right there.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. In now for the O's, Dwayne Waldron. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hit hard to short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Digging in, Smokey. Runner in scoring position with Sugan.
Smokey.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Smokey is, of course, a switch hitter, and he uses that to his advantage. He's one of the few truly elite hitters in baseball, and that's true no matter which batter's box he stands in.
Yeah, which absolutely blows me away. The toughest thing to do in sports is to hit a baseball. And to do it from both sides of the plate is just a testament to how much work and effort this guy has put in.
The 1-1 is taken for strike 2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. The 2-2. Popped up. Frazier is there for it, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Jose Peraza. He drew a walk his first time up.
Designated hitter, Jose Peraza.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Sent on the ground. And gloves it. He's up with it. The throw. What a way to get it out. 2 gone now. That was exceptional. Digging in to try it again. Austin Hedges. And they're runners at the corners now.
Hedges.
Takes this the other way to right. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Boy, talking about having a game tonight, that's his 3rd arm.
Ready once again, Jonathan Scope. He'll start things off in the Baltimore 6th.
Jonathan Scope.
Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Row. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. Ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Second for 1, on to first, and they turn the double play. And here's Jose Peraza. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. The 1-2. Hits this one hard the other way. The throw from his knees. And the throw is going to get him at first.
Riding in once again, Smokey. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already. So he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
And there's ball 2 now.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
All even now, 2-2. Here now the 2-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Yoder moves over. 2 down. Here's Miguel Sano. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Miguel Sano.
Out towards second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Digging in the switch hitter, Smokey. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Well, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. And he takes a cold strike 1.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Full count now, 3-2. On deck, the man they've all come to see, Yasiel Puig, waiting next. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats. And now is Yasiel Puig. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Smokey on at first, nobody out. And a step off.
Let's go now. 1 time.
Runners on the move for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Nathan. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Nathan.
Runners on his way to third. In there, now the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base.
And a step on first for the out, and the ball game is over. 4-0 the score tonight. The O's took the lead in the second inning and rode that. We are north of the... Digging in for his second at-bat, Joel Benitez. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. The 1-2. Down to the right side. And it's in time at first. And stepping in for the Jays, Smokey. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. And that misses for ball 1. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, dear?
get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
Not a good-looking 3-0 hack there. He misses it for strike 1.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
Waldron is going to have room out there as he puts. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Corey Yoder. He drew a walk his first time up.
Yoder.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hits this one hard the other way. Smokey is right there. Throw gets him, 2 down. Next to bat for Toronto. Smokey hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. And this is up and in, ball 1. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Smokey has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Yoder looking up. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Ready for another shot now. John Ledbetter. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Down here, and he'll try to beat it out. James is up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in once again, Joel Benitez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll step on the bag himself. Digging in and looking for more. Smokey comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, and going back to that last AB when he hit the home run, Matty, that ball was up and out of the zone. This guy's a real good high fastball hitter. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking I got to get that ball somewhere below the knees because this guy definitely likes that ball up and elevated.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second?
And the shortstop is under it to make the play. Now to the plate, Smokey. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Smokey.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a slider.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Hey, one time, right now. See it, drive it. Let's go, right here.
A strike, and it's 2-1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Popped him up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. Stepping in, Smokey. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. Well, this one's been a bit of a head-scratcher, despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
The count now at 2-1.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of a steal when he's on base. Final strike for the Blue Jays. Skied into straightaway right. Benitez on the move. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. 14-5, the final totals in this one. The Orioles. We are inside. So striding forward now, Eric Palin. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Palin.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Ray on to first, and there were 2 down. In now, Smokey. He had a homer in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Hey, thanks, Matt. You know what, D-Roy, you got to give this team a lot of credit. They're on the outside looking in on the playoff picture, but boy, they're playing out the string and they're playing out well. They're going to play this thing all the way to the end of the season. You know,
and this is off the second base bag, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And the runs across the score, and the Jays will take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside. The throw. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Smokey, the runner at second with 1 away. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch taken for ball 4. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Into the box, Ryan Nathan. And now the Blue Jays look to put some more across the plate in this opening frame. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. At the plate, Billy Hamilton. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson's there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Jabari Blash. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Standing in, Smokey. He singled his last time up.
Second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. 2 out, nobody on. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Now the 2-1 pitch is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Gerald James, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Smokey rounds the corner and is headed home. He scores as they extend their lead to 2. So much of this game is situational. Stepping in, Smokey. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
Drive that pitch, huh?
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Full count now, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Full count still. Padilla leads off first with 1 away. And a fastball misses there, ball 4. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Gerald James. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. A bullet to first base. And now they'll tag him out between first and second. It's a double. Here's Tyler Austin now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ball to third, and they could get 2. Scooped up, 1 there. On to first, a double play. Digging in, Smokey. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Smokey.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Looking at his career totals, Smokey is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
Yeah, Matty, I know in today's game, batting average isn't held in high regard, but for a career to be north of 300, you're doing it.
And there's the first strike, 2-1.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
The 2-1 will not catch the zone, ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one. Stepping into the box, Gerald James.
Gerald James.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. A pitch out. The throw. And even a pitch out can't do the trick. He's in there at second. Manuel, the runner at third. Smokey on at second with 2 down. And, oh, they won't let him walk that easily, as that's somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now. And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone. Striding into the box, Ryan Nathan. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Lash looks up. Gone! It's a grand slam.
And they complete the comeback with a flourish, going deep with it.
Digging in, Smokey. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though. And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Hey, get your pitch and drive it right here. Hey, see you drive it right back to the pitcher, huh now?
The ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Dickerson's there. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And a relay home, and he will score on the sacrifice fly. Digging in now for the Yankees, Jabari Blash. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that is into right field, so the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the 9th. 8-2 tonight's final. Toronto jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Gustavo Moya gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. So stepping in, Smokey, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Hey, let it fly. Oh, what do you say? Do it one time.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Late that time for a strike. Smokey has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player... Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Digging in, Danny Owen. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it because...
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. And they will hold that possible tying run at third, as even with 2 away, they decide to put the stop sign on.
Up next for the Blue Jays, third baseman.
Final strike for the Blue Jays.
Come on,
swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And forget tying it. He may have just won it. It's down for extra bases. And the Blue Jays are winners in walk-off fashion. Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make it. We are north of the... So stepping in, Smokey. What a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, they lost last game only by 1 run. Those are the tough ones. But I'm sure they've looked at the film, made a few adjustments, and let's see if they can give a better effort today.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
That's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Batting fourth, right fielder, Yasiel Puig.
The 2-2. Runner goes for second. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And gone up into the second deck.
Wow, not every call is going to go.
So striding in, Smokey. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And a fastball just a bit high. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Find a gap, kid. Find a gap.
All even now, 2-2.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Line shot to third, and the side is retired. At the plate, Smokey.
The batter, second baseman, Smokey.
Let's go now. One time.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Hard hit ball to second. Pollard comes up with it. And that's the first out. Coming to the plate now, Smokey. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone. In now is Yasiel Puig. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 3-1 the final score this afternoon. The Blue Jays win their 40th game in front of the home crowd this year. A great Sunday. Coming to the plate now, Doug Beckman. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Shortstop, number 28.
Hit sharply on the ground. And that's out number 1. Stepping in for the Jays, Smokey, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the perfect guy to have on the mound. A veteran, not going to let the moment get too big for him. Completely understands what's being asked of him. They've been losing lately. That can't be denied. But this is the perfect guy, right spot.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. And the pitch on 2-1. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Smokey 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And it's 1-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, get the pitch right now.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And that misses 2-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Yasiel Puig would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Another full count pitch home. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
The right fielder, number
And now is Yasiel Puig. Previous meetings with Jake Odorizzi, he's collected 11 hits in 21 at-bats. He also has 1 home run.
Go pitch right here, kid. Let's go.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. He's running, drilled right back up the middle. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. Now the relay home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. Digging in once again, Smokey, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Padilla rounds third and is digging for the plate. He comes across to score, and the Blue Jays have tied it. It's a 2-2 game. Digging in to try it again, Luke Maynard. He flew out in his last at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hard on the ground towards second. 2 is left. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Ready for another shot now. Smokey 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
2-0.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
On deck, the man they've all come to see, Yasiel Puig, waiting next. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Snuck that high, hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Digging in and looking for more, Yasiel Puig. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. The tag, and he is cooked at first. Ready for another chance. Smokey. He bats with 2 outs and the winning run at second. Here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Hey, here we go. You got this.
And he misses low with it. 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Boy, nothing working for him at this point. It's 3-0. Yasiel Puig would be next.
Hey, need you right here. Let's go, kid.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
This is where, if you're the batter, 1 pitch, 1 spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
Count still full, 3-2. Ball 4, and that will move the winning run over to third base now, just 90 feet away. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Yasiel Puig. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Maynard is under it. He makes the catch, and the winning run is left. Digging in the switch hitter, Smokey. It was a walk in his last trip.
Smokey.
First pitch of the at-bat. Change up that catches the corner for strike 1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. The 3-1. Squared that one up just a little late. The 3-2 pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Beckman scoops it up, and there's one down now. Striding in once again, Eddie Rosario. He topped out in his first trip.
Second baseman, Eddie Rosario.
Hard hit ball to second. Smokey fields. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. So digging in with a chance to win it here, Smokey. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally. So that'll set up the double play possibility with one away.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Number 7, Tomas Padilla.
Just got a piece to the right side.
You're here.
Oh, and that all developed too late to get him at first, and now the bases are loaded here. Ready once again, Gerald James. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. The 0-1. Runner breaks for third. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Anthony Nunez, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. Now the 3-2 pitch, and it misses, ball 4, and with that the winning run will be forced in. What a disaster. So we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big... Milwaukee, Wisconsin. For Toronto, Smokey, what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty V. I think one of the toughest things, D-Row, is to keep playing with this sense of urgency. It looks like they're playoff bound, but the thing is, you need to keep going and not take your foot off the gas pedal.
Yeah, you need to be rewarded for the marathon. That's exactly what this team has done. They've already clinched a playoff berth, and now they get ready for the sprint. Try and find a way to get healthy, but not lose focus. As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
Hey, like you can up there, kid, huh?
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. The 1-2. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing, maybe get him to roll something over.
Hey, I need you right here, one time.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him. 1, 2, 3, go. Digging in, Smokey. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation. It seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
First pitch of the at-bat. Just a tick behind for a strike. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
2-1 to count.
All right, one time, right here.
The 2-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
3-2 now. On deck, the man they've all come to see, Yasiel Puig, waiting next. 3-2 pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. And now is Yasiel Puig. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Gerald James. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Beat it out.
Hit back up the middle. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Next for Milwaukee, Keon Broxton. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. And it's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. Now at the plate, Smokey comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0,
goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the... Stepping up now, Keon Broxton. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Now the 0-2 pitch. To short. He's got it. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the...
Hey, clutch up. Your turn.
Striding into the box, Smokey. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Smokey.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. The 1-0. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Now the 1-1 pitch is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball. Nobody out, runner on first.
Yeah, we need you right here. Let's go, kid.
Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
The 2-2. Count remains 2-2.
Hey, your turn. Drive him in.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
So striding forward now, Tadahito Shinjo. He singled his last time up. Now the payoff pitch home. On the ground is short. Could this be two? One. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base. And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. The Milwaukee Brewers. Just a few miles off. Set to get his day started. Smokey batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First delivery to him on the way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty B, we're getting a look at a really good team right here, Dero. The only thing you hope they can do is to stay focused as the season winds down. They're a good team, and it looks like they could go a long way in the postseason.
Dan, I've racked my brain trying to figure out what's the best way to go in. Clinch your division early, be playing good baseball, meaningful baseball down the stretch to get into the postseason. Bottom line is, it's an 11-12 game sprint when you get in. You want to be executing on all cylinders when you get in, but anything can happen.
And that gets through for a one-out base hit. And he's safe.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
Sechrist is there, 2 down. Padilla at third, Smokey at second with 2 gone.
First baseman, Gerald James.
Line drive to center field. Broxton is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. Coming to the plate now, Smokey. He'll swing it from the left side right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Let's go right here.
Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Takes a knee-high fastball. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Payoff pitch one more time. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. And now is Yasiel Puig. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Throw over to the bag. Runner back safely. Runners on first with 1 down. And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back. Once more, a throw over. And the runner back safely. Runners off for second. A pitch out. The throw. And boy, even a pitch out can't slow him down. He's in there at second base. 1 out and a runner on second base. A throw behind the runner at second, and he'll dive back in. And he'll turn and throw back to second again. And he'll dive back in safely.
Hey, drive that pitch on. Here you go.
And now he'll go back to second another time here. And the runner back.
All right, come on now. Let it fly. Rip it, huh?
And now the runner's trying for third.
On the bag,
right
put in play to the right side of the infield. Reynolds charging this one, and indeed he'll take only the out at first as the run comes into. Settling in now, Tadahito Shinjo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Tadahito Shinjo.
Side hit hard. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the play. At the plate, Smokey, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers. There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Stepping in, Gerald James. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Gerald James.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And there he goes towards second. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him. The throw to third. The runner from second crosses the plate. The tag, and they got him at third. And here to hit now is Matt Reynolds. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away. So striding in, Smokey. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. First offering on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And that one just missed outside.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
Great spot with that pitch coming out of the bullpen in this one, if he can keep hitting that spot.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Yasiel Puig waits on deck. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Count remains full. The next 3-2. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through into right. So a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
Dan, how frustrating that must be. 8 pitch at bat, and he's able to work a base hit.
D-Row, he threw everything but the kitchen sink at him. He threw off-speed pitches, fastballs, and on the 8th pitch, left one out over the plate. Just enough for a base hit.
Come on. This is on the ground over to first. Step on the bag for 1. The throw will go to third, and he is in there. Stepping in, Gerald James. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Gerald James.
And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with 1 gone.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Now batting, catcher.
Now to the plate, Ryan Nathan. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he's back easily. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Santiago is in pursuit, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game now. Leading off the inning, Dexter Secrets, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this, only down by a couple of runs, you know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast, they could certainly use that right now.
And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
The batter, center fielder, Keon Roxton.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And there's out number 2. Stepping into the box, Smokey has got 3 hits, including a double to this point. First delivery to him on the way, and it's fouled away. 5 runs, 11 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 6-4 the outcome today. The Toronto Blue Jays used a nice 5th inning. Just about ready for pace. Set to get his evening at the plate started. Smokey batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Doug Beckman. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Popped him up. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Digging in to try it again. Smokey. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
One strike now from Archer. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Count is 1-2 now.
All right, come on now. What time? What fly?
Drilled to the left side. Dozier picks it up to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like stepping in and ready for another shot, Albert Pollard. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Pollard.
It's on the ground out to second. Smokey gloves it. And there's one away. Riding in once again, Corey Dickerson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Dickerson.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Smokey ranges. And that's the second out. Digging in once again, Smokey. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Has a look, now the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. 3 runs already home here.
Hey, one time, right now.
Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Palin has a beat on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. And that brings in Hunter Dozier. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Third baseman, Hunter Dozier.
Full play ball to second. 4. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Ready for another shot now. Smokey 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
1-0 the count. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
2-1.
Your turn now. No one better.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he misses there for ball 4, so runners are at first and second now with nobody out. It's a swinging bunt up the line. Bird gloves it. There's 1, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first. Ready once again, Smokey. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
The 1-1 is a curveball right on the black, apparently called a strike.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3 and 8-3 tonight. Toronto used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. MLB Network is next to bat for Toronto. Smokey coming into this one. His season home run total tops in the American League. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, see it up, drive it the other way. Let's go, big dog.
Fay stands at first with 1 out. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. On deck, the man they've all come to see, Yasiel Puig, waiting next. Another full count pitch on its way. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Runners on the move for second. Got him swinging. The throw. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Digging in the switch hitter, Gerald James. And he's one of the more dangerous hitters in baseball right now, carrying a 10-game hitting streak into this one. Runner goes for second. This one is launched. Look at this. Into the second deck and gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Smokey. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down-and-in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Missed with a breaking ball.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
That's a ball. Good idea with the change, but it's 2-1.
And nice and patient. Get your pitch.
The 2-1 is a fastball that misses.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count, 3-2.
All right, one time right here, kid.
Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Doug Beckman. He singled his last time up.
Doug Beckman.
The 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Speared on the dive. He's out. Oh, and that looked destined to be an RBI. Next for New York, Corey Dickerson.
Up next for the Yankees, left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Pitch is popped up. James over to his right. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side.
Put a good swing on it.
Now in the box, Smokey. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Come on, baby. See you drive it.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Hey, you got to respect the first baseman getting dirty right there, but that batter was able to shoot that right past him.
In now is Yasiel Puig. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. A dive, but he's back.
Hey, get your pitch. See through, Lon. Let's go.
The 1-2. There he goes. Pitch is high. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Hey, come on now. One time. Right here. He's going.
Runner goes for third.
You're here. On the back.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Flashes under it. 1 out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Ready for another chance. Gerald James comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Runner's on his way to third. high in the air out to center field. Palin moves over. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Stepping in for the Jays, Ryan Nathan, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Nathan.
Runner breaks for third. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there. Now for the Yankees, Rafael Coronado, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, beautiful dive. It's there, and he's out. That was exceptional. Standing in, Smokey, and their runners at the corners now. Looking to minimize the damage here. In the dirt and block behind the plate. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. The 1-0 home. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
3-0 to him now. He's set, and the 3-0 offering. Oh, that ball's driven into left center. This could be trouble. And it is trouble. It finds the gap for extra bases. 1 run is scored. Here's a second runner around third. And he is in there with an RBI triple. And the runner scores all the way from first as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now an 8-6 ball game.
The right fielder, number 66.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Yasiel Puig. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And they won't come into Puig as he'll lay off and take the walk. Now batting, Gerald James. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from him on the defensive side of it.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Scoring is the runner from third, and that'll cut the lead down to 1. Now at the plate, Albert Pollard. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Albert Pollard.
Currently on the ground. Smokey is the throw on to first, 2 gone. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Smokey, 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Around first, he's digging for second. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. And he's back into second here safely.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Yasiel Puig. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Gerald James. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they
on to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. An 11-7 final in this one. Afternoon baseball. Standing in, Smokey, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. First offering on its way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
66.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw in time, and the side is retired. In now is the Yankees DH, Tyler Austin. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. Ball to second. Smokey has it. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. So digging in now, Smokey, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And he fouls this one off. Pompey on second. Fay on at first with 2 down. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
You're up.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. Stepping into the box, Sid Middlebrook. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Sid Middlebrook.
Ready on 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. A dive. He's got it. Wow. Striding in, Smokey. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. The changeup right on the outside corner for a strike.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Count still at 1-2.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. On deck, the man they've all come to see, Yasiel Puig, waiting next. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Blash is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning. Ready now, Smokey. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
3-0 now. Here it comes on 3-0. Right over the middle, knee high. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. So the Bronx Bombers jumped ahead in the 7th.